didn't. Greetings, everybody. I'm so excited that you are here. Can you hear me? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Grand Rising, listen here. First and foremost, I want to give honor to God for waking me up this morning to have another day of life. He chose me to be on this journey that I'm on. And so I'm just in a space where I'm just, a lot of people don't get me because in this chapter is I'm free to be me. And so I've actually been growing. I've actually been networking. I've actually been trying my best to be a better version of me. So we're going to start this off with our daily devotion. Nothing can separate us. Nothing, not even our own mistakes, can separate us from the love of God. Paul delivers a persuasive argument for believing in eternal security, and it's framed with these questions. Who will bring a change against God's elect? The answer is simple. No one can bring an accusation against believers and make it stick. Satan tries, but God has justified us through Jesus. He declared that we are not guilty. If you fall into a stage of unbelief or sinful living, you may lose your reward, but you can't lose your eternity in heaven with God. Who will separate us from the love of Christ? Undoubtedly, there are many experiences that test our faith, but we are ultimately saved by God's grace. Jesus understands our trials and doubts, and he is not interested in casting us away at our first misstep. God always knew we would make thousands of mistakes after receiving Christ, but he saved us anyway. Some followers of Jesus worry that embracing the idea of eternal security will motivate people to go out and live a life of sin because they have nothing to lose. If we think about the wonder and majesty of our Father, doesn't it make more sense that people would be motivated to praise him for saving them from their disobedience? The more we know of Jesus and his love for us, the more we will love him and want to please him. So that is our daily devotional on today. Okay, so let's get into it because the girls are out here really turning it up on this. It was on Sunday. This was on Easter. So I went over to Pastors and we were just having a funky good time. And then I believe, did I go over this? I went over there later. And then I went over to Nestim. I forgot whose panel we were on, but I was over there and I did feel like they were trying to check me and tell me where I need to go and how I need to go. And, there were some people like Jay Dunn and Sparkles running over to Pastor Jay Wilson's to like tell him all these things about me, these horrible things about me. And I'm just like, what? He was like, yeah, they told me. And I'm like, no. And I'm like, why would they sit up here and say something like that about me? Sparkles does not know me. Who else did he say said something about me? It was Jay Dunn. Jay Dunn does not know anything about me. The only thing Jay Dunn knows about me is those court papers. Okay, and that's not even knowing me. You just see what's written in black and white, girlfriend. And this is my thing. Why does it matter what I've got going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here, I'm living my life, and guess what? People are going to get mad because I'm not going to turn my back on Jay Wilson. As much as y'all want me to turn my back on that man, I'm not. So you need to get over it. Okay, get over it. And then it was people up in his chat earlier. And I was being respectful, but they were saying like, oh my gosh, she's two-faced and this, that, and the third. And I was just like, oh my God, why are they saying that about me? Like, why are they saying it about me? At least if I'm out here talking about people and they ask me, hey, were you talking about me? I say, yes. You know, if I remember, I'll address it. If I don't, I'll say, well, some of it I can't recall. And I will admit, like, okay, well, yeah, that does sound familiar. And I'll try to figure it out. I don't want to have a beef. But if people wants a beef, I'm going to have a beef. You know, and I feel like, hi, Mika, baby. Morning, Tulsa Grand Rising to you. How are you? Good to see you. Get on in here. Okay. Trademark Fortune. G Morning. Grand Rising. Hello. Thank you for coming over. So I think that people are jealous of me and Jay Wilson's relationship, and some people are jealous of me and Dulce's, you know, me and Dory. And some people are just praying. They don't want me to be friends with Jay Wilson. They don't want me to be friends with Dory. And it's like, why do people not want nobody to be friends with me? Like, they didn't want Ness to be cool with me. Ness made me my graphics and things. And it was like, Pastor said something this morning that was really, it really stood out to me. He said, closed mouths don't get fed. And he said, Queen Tulsa's a hustler. And he said, pun intended, right? Well, the thing is, I asked Ness if she would make me like, not, you know, I seen her B sector thing and I want her to make me a background. Guess who got upset? Jay Dunn got upset. Oh my God. You ain't making her no B sector, this, that, and the third. First of all, I didn't even ask for nothing B sector, Jay Dunn. And see, that's the thing, Jay Diddy. You always got your nose in my business. You over here trying to ruin relationships. You were over there trying to get into Nessa's head, trying to make her believe that I was out here trying to use her. Listen here, I started SOS, Sister of Service, because I wanted to be a sister of service. Not everything is a monetary gain. Not everything is for you to get the spotlight. Not everything is for attention. Like, just be okay with people wanting to do something out the kindness of their heart. And maybe people aren't doing nothing out the kindness of their heart for you. It's because you won't appreciate it. You will sit there and you will turn on them on bad day and you will dox them and you will do the most. Even though people, I mean, things are out there about you and your past and things like that. I don't dabble into your past. The only thing that I know that you have those charges, that you were on probation, and all that. That's the only thing that I know. I don't I don't go and I'm not invested into your life, but it seems like you're invested into mine. Instead of you asking questions or wanting to have a conversation, you want to be like a big old kid about it. And then you're sitting over here going on different people's panels, bringing up conversations that I brought out to the public. If I brought it out, it's nothing that I'm ashamed of. Just make sure when you tell the story, you got to tell it right, you know? So that's what happens when individuals, you know, want to decide to tell your story for you. If you look at my about section, you can get a lot of information on how I grew up, you know, what happened in my life, how my dad was, how my mom was. My mom, you know, pretty much escaped the DV situation. And so, you know, sometimes on here I do get triggered by certain things and I do go off. And yes, I love going in on the man, you know, because it just reminds me of when I told my mom that I would protect her. So when the guys go with the ladies, I'd be so excited. If I'm there, I'd be so excited because I get to go at them, right? And just like grown folks TV, like Trey Lane and everybody else that lets him up on the panel, I feel like it's something wrong with them. I think I really seriously think that they need to get an evaluation because for you to sit up there and have an individual up on your panel like that, and the way that he behaves, and the way that he talks up on the women's clothes, and the way that Kimmy decided to give him a hug, give him a high five, we had come on over there to Nessa's channel. Uh, she greeted him. Oh, she was so excited to see him. It's like for old time's sake, where you been, homie? And so for that man to turn around and just drag up me, and then he also said that he was gonna put hands on a woman, you know. So my thing is, me and the ladies, we can go back and forth, but girl, you know, I mean, when you talking about getting all violent like he was doing, That was like a whole nother level of just bizarreness. Like seriously. It wasn't obnoxious. It was beyond obnoxious. And you have people over here like Lady Nika that likes to call individuals like Ken nephew. Uh-huh. And have y'all heard the way that Ken talks when it comes to children and things like that? And Lady Nika and Treasure Lane, oh my God, they don't have a problem with harboring and protecting fugitives. I mean, predators. Yes, those are my thoughts. Those are my feelings, you know? And then how they're all switching up on each other. Trade your lane. I'm still going to run this in the ground. You sat up there and you put Lady Mika on blast because she didn't give you your money back. Okay? Listen here. We got to take a quick commercial break. The current time is 7:58 p.m. Central Time. And today's date is Sunday, March the 20th. Today is Sunday? Sunday. Today is Sunday, y'all. Is today Sunday? Why does my phone say Sunday? Okay, good. Okay, today is Monday, April the 21st, 2025. Oh, child. Listen, it's been a day. Listen here. Listen. Okay, it's Monday. Okay, it's Monday. Oh, child. What did I say today was? Child, I said it was Sunday, child. Oh, it's the resurrection for me. Okay. Listen here, y'all. So, do y'all feel like Ness is trying to break up me and Dory's? Do you feel like Ness is trying to break up me and Jay Wilson? Who do y'all feel like is trying to break us up? I mean, these are my relationships, and I'm torn in between the two. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Okay, y'all. Let's go on a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. How you doing? And no matter what we love you, turn me instead of you. Turn me instead of oh, turn me instead of God. Part of me is sad, a part of me wants to leave, but a part of me wants to be here with you. And every time I think we're all give me that love in you. And you got me just wanna take it to. Cause I can't be with you. Something tells me actually. All right, and we are back after that quick intermission, our commercial break. You know we have to pay the bills around here. You said I don't think next. Okay, let's go ahead and get up into these comments, shall. Phoebe says, Grand Rising Tulsa, how you doing? Listen here, I am, you know what, I am here, I'm available. Okay. Mika baby says, commercial break, baby, you have had a wild morning. Erica says, good morning, Queen Tulsa, Grand Rising to you, sweetheart, and good to see you here. Phoebe says, I don't think Ness is trying to break you all up. She could care less. And see, people are trying to make it seem like Ness doesn't want me to be happy with Dory or Pastor J. Wilson. And I'm like, when I'm over at Ness's channel, here, let me bring this up. Let me bring this comment up so we'll know what we're discussing. Okay, so when I'm over at Ness's channel, I gotta admit to y'all, like, I have a funky good time. Like, we chill, we hang out, and I think that by us putting those boundaries in place, like don't yell at each other and respect each other, we get a little bit further that way. So, and then I like the fact that she, it's like I want to say like it takes a lot for her to get angry, and I like the fact that she looks for the humor in things instead of looking for like a negative. So that's what I've noticed about her. But like on her panel and stuff, like she supported me, she's redirected me, and so like I said, when I go over there, I like to have a good time, and they always provide a good time for me. Mika Green says, so I feel like you have a good handle on things, and you will be just fine. Absolutely. Listen here. Phoebe says, glad to see you again. Mika, baby, Phoebe is happy to see you again, honey. All right. Toast to you always playing good music. Absolutely. Listen here, I play with the people once a year. And like I told y'all, one day somebody gonna invest into us and they're gonna say, Queen Tulsa, here, we got some money. We want to invest into you. Like we really see you out here working, shopping in your community, educating the people about, Black Wall Street and things like that. Oh, that reminds me that I have to get some orders out today. I've got to get 3 orders out today, so y'all got to keep me, remind me of that. Hey, Molly. Phoebe, I was hesitant to say that. I don't think Ness cares. But you get what I'm saying? Like some people, because I feel like me and Dory were a great, duo. But then when you talk about a trio, I feel like when Ness is involved, like, and we're up there, like, we can really have fun. Like, it's really fun, and it's like no judgment. Like, a lot of people be trying to like hold us back, and I feel like she doesn't hold us back. Like, she gives us our moment, that we're looking for. So yeah, I didn't agree as well. I just, was side eyeing the person that said it. And right now people are going to be trying to break up. They feel like it's alliances, and like I tell people, I'm not rolling in no alliance. I am cool with people. Dory and I, we are YouTube besties, right? Ness and I, we are colleagues. We have a fun, funky good time while we're on here. I was over at Shakim's house last night. We had a funky good time. I stayed over there for a little bit because he's been over here supporting me you know, and I like the fact that people are taking me serious when I told them about the SOS, Sister of Service, or BOS, Brother of Service. And I like the fact that Molly is bearing the brother of service by coming by. Mika Green, hey boo, happy belated Easter. Okay, was y'all out there looking for some eggs? Molly saying to you, my love. Okay. Yeah, I was out there looking for some eggs. Did anybody go and look for some eggs? I don't think Miss has known you long enough to care. I think she's just getting to know you. Listen here, Miss Thing is hooked on me. Listen here, she loves my vibe. Listen here, she loves when I come over and she can just relax because she knows that she has an independent woman on the panel. If she has to step away or something, she could depend on me to keep things afloat. You know what I'm saying? So people appreciate the small things. It ain't always about the big things. Because my thing is, one thing about me, people be saying, oh, she got this control spirit or something like that. No, I'm just a leader by nature. Yes, she supports you. Absolutely. She supports me a lot. Thank you, Fluffy Stuff. Good to see you. Mika Green says, get to the money, honey, and get those 3 orders out, love. Okay. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. And listen here. Oh, okay, so I can tell y'all my photo shoot ended up getting delayed because of some things, happened or whatever. But I say not but. However, um, look forward to, in the future, I'll keep you guys up to date on the photo shoot date in case you guys want to donate because I do need to get some shoes. Like I got this one unique outfit. It is very much so it makes a statement, right? And so I'm really excited about that. And I've got like a bodysuit that I can wear. And so I'm just thinking about accessories and heels, and what my hair is gonna look like. So I'm excited about it. I think I should go blonde with the outfit. But anywho, um, so when it comes to like this YouTube stuff, like Past and I, a lot of people are upset because Pastor and I, we're just over there, we're kikiing, we're having a great time. And people are trying to come in between that, saying that I was over there talking about him with all these people. And I'm just like, well, y'all just, I mean, why don't y'all play the receipts? Let me know. Come over here to my channel. Whenever I drop the link, I need y'all to come up here and tell me I don't like what you did. Come on up here and tell me what you didn't like about what I did. Mhm. Stop running and tell it on me. Come run and tell it to me. You know, that's the type of energy that I'm on. Yes. Yes. Oh, Honest Road Backup says, good morning, boo. Yes. Oh, nasty hot girl summer photo shoot. Yes. Listen here. It is going to be, and the way that I'm thinking, because okay, I got this bathing suit in mind. And then I was just going to have one of my kids like fur, like over the bathing suit, kind of like a little Kim outfit, but I'm just gonna tell them like put rabbit fur. Cause my dogs had got a hold to my rabbit fur coat. And so I said, I can't let this go to waste. So what I'll have her do is take pieces from the jacket and sew it on to the to the bikini, the two piece, right? And then I'll wear it under that outfit because I was gonna wear like a bodysuit under it, but I think that it's given. I need a two piece, and then I need the nasty heel, and then I need some, really my accessories. Only thing I'll need is earrings, right? And then my hair. Yeah, but I'm thinking like a bust down. Mm-hmm. And then I'll be taking up a fundraiser because I want to do a photo shoot and I want to do it with animals. Yes. And I'll actually do it live for like our royal members. You guys will get to see like the photo shoot, the unedited version when the animals arrive or whenever we arrive to the location. But as soon as I'm well, y'all, I'm thinking about getting me some cowgirl boots, because it's not a heel and at least I can be comfortable in it. Have me some like little Miss Parker shorts, have my shirt tied up, get me a hat, and really bring it, country girl style. I mean, Oklahoma, like seriously, y'all need to learn the history. The Cowboys are from here. Uh-huh. They are from here. And you'll come down here and you might see some people rolling around, well, riding around on their horses, maybe going to the store, just going up to the market. So yeah, in certain parts of town. Ms. Darling says, hey Tulsa honey, did you follow up those men from the store about you converting to Nation of Islam? Mind your business. Mind your business. I need you to mind your business. Y'all, see, this is what we gotta go through. This is what we gotta go through. This is exactly what we gotta go through. Are you kidding me? Now, why would you come in here and mess up the mood like that, darlings? Oh, oh, hold on. Let me change up this vibe right quick. Miss Darlings, you need the Lord. You need the Lord. Don't come up in here with that foolishness. Please don't. Because what you did, you know what you did. All right, y'all, let's switch up the vibe right quick. We'll be right back. We gotta pay some bills. All right, listen here. I want to keep you in the spirit of joy. Okay. I want to keep you in the spirit of joy. This is, the beginning of the week started yesterday. I want us to stay motivated, keep our eye on the prize. Whatever is out here, whatever the people are putting out here, it is fair use commentary. We have to get into the moment. You need to get into a business mind frame, right? Let's do this. Like, we can do this, y'all. Like, and even with Tracy and um, anybody else that may feel a certain type of way against me, like, I pray that God really blesses you and he really sees it for you this year. It's only not even we're almost halfway into the year, right? We got to start making better decisions. We got to start showing up for one another and really meaning it, right? And really meaning it. And for these people, these grown adults, like sitting out here lying and not really admitting, like even limit with his drinking. You have a drinking problem, you know? You have a whole drinking problem. Like you wake up early in the morning, early in the rising, and then you're drinking, drinking, drinking. And people are just over there, just like, hey, it's okay. No, brother needs to drink some water. Y'all needs to be doing a water challenge, Because where you at? We need a water challenge, girl. Let's see how many ways you can decorate up some water. Okay. Hey, Dory, Grand Rising. She says listening in. Dory, you were a vibe the other night. Loved it. Absolutely. So let's get into it. So, like I said, some people were feeling a certain type of way because and Jory, I'm glad that you're in here because I was just discussing, some people are trying to break you and I up. Some people are trying to break me and Ness up. Some people are trying to break me and Passa up. And like I said, I just kind of feel like when I've been over on your panel, I'm free to say what I want to say over there. And when you come to my panel, you're free to say whatever it is that you want to say over here. And like I was telling people, your beefs are your beefs, right? My beefs are my beefs. If we're on a panel and girl, they trying to serve it up for the both of us, of course we're gonna be there. Of course we're gonna be shaking the tables up, because when we're in the same room, they say that, oh my God, the Doublemint twins are here. And we're like, yes. And I think that our presence is really bothering people. They, like I said, they are going behind the scenes. Jay Dunn, especially going over to Pastor J. Wilson's, talking about just bringing up like old stuff. Like bringing up old stuff and bringing up stuff that she thinks is gonna hurt my feelings. I'm just like, what? When? Like, when did we start doing that? And I thought that she was gonna change, but every time, you know, and I just see the best in people. People be like, oh my God, why you forgive? Why you forgive? Well, the forgiveness isn't for me, and I like to see the best in people. I pray, for the people on here. Pray God, you know, touches everybody. Needs in their livelihood, like bless their livelihood, and bless them to where they are able to provide for their families, because we're in a time right now where, I mean, the federal people, if they can lose their jobs, that really says a lot, y'all. Let's see. Hey, Miss Darling, it's Mika. Belated. Oh, it was somebody's birthday. Happy belated birthday, big baby. Thanks, boo. We just trying to have fun. Yes, bro. I had a ball. Sosa, you spoke with dragons this morning. I see it on the replay with Ro and Shakim. Oh yeah, I did. I'm done with my commentary. Oh, well, maybe I could give a little bit of commentary on that. So yeah, I was over there, and they gonna sit up there and say that I was I was jealous of dragons, and I told dragons that she was jealous of me because me, her, and just Crystal was supposed to been going up at Lemon. Because I'm like, he's a dog. Like he sits up here and he disrespects, and you know what I'm saying. Um, when I think it was me, Intrinsic, and it was some more people that was trying to help her out. Like you're over there working for free. And you're not getting anything out of it. You're not being able to promote your channel. You know, you're not getting any views over there. You're not even getting a redirect or anything like that. So I just kind of feel like, sis, you know, they were complaining about the ladies building these guys' channels and then the guys forgetting about them. And I'm like, okay, well, we got a solution. So how about we, focus on, the ladies and we just, go around and support each other, right? Yes. Decorate water. Oh my, yes. Because I don't drink. I could put the little fruit in it and all that. I mean, it's nothing wrong with some fruit water, you know. You know, Dory says, "Hey, Ro, LOL. That dang blue. She is a hot mess. She wants to play a fool all the dang time, child. Oh, child, who's that? I know that's right." Heavy Red says, "Hey, Nikki, baby." Okay, honest bro. Molly says, "Good morning." Oh wow. So listen here, did I drop the link? I dropped the link. So it's open panel. It's open panel. Anybody can come up. Go on here. It's open panel. Open panel, everybody. It's open panel. Come on up. It's open panel. Yes, it's open panel. I'm done with my commentary. I'm done with my commentary. Yes, I'm done with my commentary. I'm done with my commentary. Go ahead and hit that link. Come on up here and talk to me. Come on up here and talk to me. Somebody, please get up here and talk to me. Please come up here and talk to me. I'm begging for somebody to come up here. I'm begging. I am begging. You know what? And I must admit, okay, we got somebody in the back. All right, we got Dory. Dory. Hey, Dory.
Hey, good morning. I cannot stay long, child. I just came up here to tell Honest Road, let's get a moment of silence for Blue Doggy. We're gonna pray that she acts well today. I
Oh,
can't
what
I can't
happened,
take
child?
her. Girl, she was you was fussing at her yes. What don't happen with Blue? You know Blue. Honey. She's sitting there, she wanna play with the daggone people that's doing the house. I had to put her in her big kennel room, right? A
Uh-huh.
mess. A mess. Honest Rose said tell Blue to be good today. So I
Please
told
tell her to
Honest
be good,
Rose,
child.
everybody said, please tell her to be good. A mess. She's not even two. Just cutting up. Cutting up, child.
Mhm.
So yeah, I gotta get ready to go feed her. I must
So,
finish
girl,
my
where do
coffee.
we stand? Where do we stand? Because I talked to Jay Wilson today, and a lot of people
Mm,
I feel like are trying to turn you and I against each other, and I feel like they're trying to turn me against Jay Wilson. And I know how you feel about him, and like I
mm.
said, those are your feelings, and I don't try to take that away from you. But do you feel like people are trying to break me and you up?
I'm gonna discuss that this morning, so come on over. Yeah, I heard you live with Jay Wilson. Huh.
Oh, did you enjoy it?
I'll be discussing that this morning. I know you want to answer. I get it. It's just you're
Girl,
live
you
on
throwing
air.
shade this morning.
Hmm. You. Anyway, I'm getting ready to get down. I gotta set my stuff up, girl. You know your platform is your platform, mine is mine. I just came up here to tell on this road because I was saying I'm listening in. I wasn't even gonna hit the link. I didn't even think you were gonna drop it actually. But yeah, I was just telling on this road. We're gonna continue to pray for Blue. Her her little emojis are a blue heart and a doggy face. The cute little doggy face. So yeah, and I may have Blue join
Yeah.
us today. Yeah. So how did you sleep? I saw you. I was knocked out. I saw you over talking to dragons. I have not finished watching that clip. I'm gonna try to get it in before my show because you've been running them up, Bestie. I'm so glad I have my own
Mhm.
platform
I mean,
because I can't control you. I'm not trying to control you, but we
it's
see
been a
things
lot
totally
going on.
different.
Bestie, I just feel like
Right.
it's a lot going on.
It's the
And
Nicole. I don't know who's Nicole Richie and who is Paris Hilton at this point, but
oh
with
Jesus.
the Dulce effect, and then I got to discuss Ness. I'm putting all y'all in the title. It's
Well,
just one
even
of
with
them
Nessie,
days.
I feel
I
like
don't want to
people were
hear it.
trying
I
to
don't want to
pit
hear it.
me and
Bestie,
her
I'm dropping down.
together
I don't.
up against
I,
each other.
you can
And I
talk
said,
about
no,
that
that
now.
wasn't I said no, that wasn't true because why would she support me if she didn't like me? And that's what I
You
was trying to
still
tell
don't
him,
even
like,
see what the
why
lick read, girl. I could tell you new to the beef sector, and I love you down. But
but
no, we
listen,
gotta talk about
they are
some
trying to
things.
come in between me. They're saying
Mm,
that, oh, well,
mm,
Dory's gonna lie to you. Oh, I know we know her longer than you, and this, that, and the third. I was like, well, this is my thing.
mm,
When me and Dory met, we had something special. And I think that
mm,
they're not getting what we have.
Are
Do
you
you think
getting what
that?
we have? Are you getting what we have? Is the question. We're gonna talk about some shit, some shoots for
I
real.
don't think that you are getting what we have because you around here. I mean, we not about to
But
do
so
that,
I'm
girl.
gonna
It's
finish my
it's
coffee
Monday
this morning.
morning. All right, yeah, it's too early in the morning. Let me go ahead and play my gospel. Oh, girl, we gotta change that energy. Child, we've been changing the energy all morning. All this rising, child. We gotta. Oh, let's change. Let's change the vibe. Oh, oh, hold on, y'all. Let me put some gospel on. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get my gospel on. Oh, yes. Come on. Okay, hold on.
I dropped
Okay.
down. I dropped down because
Oh,
maybe it's me. I dropped down because maybe it's me. I have not. Let me not talk loud. It's too early in this good morning around these good white folk. Um, I have not had my coffee fully this morning. I just took Blue out, Tulsa. But in my Tracy voice, are you okay? Seriously, are you okay?
girl, I'm about to drop kick you.
And make sure it hits me in my ASS because are you okay? Is the
Well, you know what?
question.
Maybe I'm
Here you
not.
go with that. Right,
Maybe
because here's
I'm
that
not. Maybe I'm
emotional.
not okay. And
See, this is what I'm talking about. Every time
find
I try with
find
you.
time to ask me, am I all right? I
Yeah, I
mean, out of
will
all
because clearly
days.
you're not. You're not. I can
And,
tell
and,
by your
and I don't think that
commentary.
are you all right? I don't think that we're both all
I
right.
am
I don't think
Tulsa.
you are. No,
Go
because
ahead,
when
say
you
what you
came
mean.
up here, you were very disrespectful. You came up here to say hello to somebody in my audience. And you didn't even have the
Oh,
decency
here
or the
you go
respect to say,
again.
hey, Queen Tulsa.
You were starting to remind me that don't say it, Dory. Haven't had my full coffee yet. Y'all free thinker society. If you listen, I've had my
So
finessers
what is
and
the
tails. I've had my coffee.
problem? Why we can't talk about it right here? You keep on saying, oh,
Because you
well,
are
I'm gonna talk
seriously,
about it at my place.
and I am because it's my platform. It's my Virginia privilege.
Oh, Jesus. Mm-mm. I just feel like this is too much for me. I feel like we just need to take a
Don't
pause,
feel no.
and
I think you need to think
whenever
before
you
you
get
say
your
what you're
live going,
saying.
I
Yeah,
know. I
because
feel like
you don't have to hit my
no, I
link
feel
because
like
I'm
you need to
very
get on your
capable.
live.
I'm not like Passa. I'm very
No, you need
capable.
to
I
get
don't
on.
need you. I don't
No,
need you.
you need
Please
to get
be.
on your
No,
live.
I don't want to hurt your
Yeah, you need
feelings
to get on your live
because
and be you.
I'm off what? I'm always me. Are you you? Because I can't tell who I'm
Girl,
speaking
you
to
are
this
not,
morning.
you aren't yourself.
You know
I've
what? You a
taken my
hot mess.
medication this
Are
morning.
you really? Because
I'm in
that's why.
check. I'm in
Once
check.
again, are you? Are you? Do you think you are? And see, you're chipping away at Dulce so quickly you don't even realize it. I'm enjoying the brand.
Really,
I'm
I
being
think
very
that you need
honest
to
with
go
you.
and get you a
Can
cup
I
of coffee and
speak?
wake up.
No, I'm listen.
Yeah, I need you to,
The
no, this is my
latte is
platform. You need
latte.
to be
The
quiet
latte,
and
and
you need to go
you
get you
asked me
another
to click
coffee.
your link.
No,
See,
you
this
need
why
to
this
be
the part.
quiet.
I'm
No,
so
you
glad
need
I
to
didn't give
learn
you
how to
that
be
hug.
quiet. You talk too much,
Did
Dory.
you not want? No, no. You
Stop
talk too
doing that.
little. You talk too little and too much in places you don't need to be. But that's just my perception. I'm a free thinker with a free will. I own the free society, free thinker society. I think you
And
need to
that
study
is,
my
oh,
brand
listen here, that
because
is
what you're
okay.
doing online
But
is
no,
atrocious.
I know what you're doing. Trust me, I know what you're doing.
See, that's why I came up. That's why I came back because I needed before I went live. I needed to get the full effect because sometimes I don't know which Tulsa I'm speaking to,
Well, girl,
and
you're
I could
not even
drag
saying
you.
nothing.
See, you can't drag me for $100,000. Okay, hear me clearly,
I
sis.
thought it was
Because when you
$50,000.
no 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 no, I'm talking about moi enhancement on me.
Oh, boo.
Is
Hey,
this what
baby.
we're
Y'all,
doing?
See,
y'all,
you
hold on.
tried it.
Me
Hold
and
on,
you will
bro.
never
Hold on, we
part.
got honest
Yeah,
Raw in here. We got a man
yeah,
in here. Hang
yeah. I'm
on.
sorry. Hold on. Me and you will never part. Come on, y'all. We got to think about that now. Bestie one on
Yeah,
one. We got to get it together right now.
she's
Hold
over
on.
here
You
You,
trying
better
to let
help her
people bring
quick.
her
Tulsa, you got to
away.
You
watch out.
better help her quick, bro, because I'm sick of
Yeah,
it. And this hasn't been 2 days. She's not changed. And see, when I know what, bro, come to my live stream. I'm about to set it. I'm gonna
I wish
respect. I
you would
should go
stop
live on
doing
top
that.
of you. I should be petty and go live
No,
on top of you
well,
since you
guess
want to.
what? You're gonna
hold
go
on.
down. Yeah,
Oh,
she's gonna
no.
have to
Oh,
go down.
no,
She's
no,
gonna have to go in
no.
timeout right quick. You need to go in
Oh,
timeout. You need to get your
no.
thoughts together, sweetheart.
I will
No,
make
see,
you. I
Now,
Tulsa,
will
let me
make
tell
you
are
you.
you
Kim
able to
Listen,
behave
Kardashian. I
yourself?
will make you Kim
Are you able to
Kardashian
behave
real quick.
yourself? Are you
no.
able to
No,
behave yourself? You
no,
starting to act
she,
like uppity.
no, Tulsa
Every
I'm
just,
gonna.
I
oh,
don't
no,
do that
oh,
to
I'm
your
gonna
Lord.
tell
Hold on.
you
platform.
right.
No,
Don't
Don't
Dory
bring
come
ain't had no
uppity
don't
in
come
coffee
here
this.
yet.
doing this
I
to my
understand.
platform. Don't do
She
that
ain't
to
had no
my
coffee
platform.
yet. You're,
When
no,
I come over
no.
there, I respect
Oh,
yours.
Honest, bro, I'm gonna be quiet because I'm gonna let you talk because I know you got the bestie 101 and she needs it because she started to become
yeah,
a
boo.
backstabber. She started to be like a backstabber. I'm telling you
Bro,
online
are you
to
catching
your
Oh,
this
face.
shade?
no.
You
No,
starting
okay.
to look like it. I hope you
First of
caught the
all, she
shade because
came up here and spoke to you.
if it goes totally left, you will never be a just Kimmy or be privileged baby in my life again. You're gonna catch hell for all of them. So I
Listen here.
suggest, bestie, you stop this mess
I
you're
think you
doing.
need to settle down.
Stop
And you
going
need
at the
to
people
go.
that's not going
No,
after
you
you.
need to go in there and get your
And
morning
that's
meds.
moi.
I've taken my meds today. And
I'm
you need to
drinking my
get right
coffee. That's
so you
all
can
I
be
drink.
okay for us. No,
So
you need
sugar
to
and coffee's my meds. You
no,
already
you
got
need to
Mama
go do
Fifi
your
out there.
meds so we all can
Oh
be
my
okay for each
God. You
other. We
already,
need to be
bro,
okay.
when are you,
I've
bro,
taken
save
mine.
Dosa. Honest, I'm
I've
talking
Yeah,
honest, bro. I'm
yeah.
not
taken
talking
That's
to
mine.
fact.
you.
Yeah, we gotta save those.
Heifer, shut
Look,
up.
okay, so
Bro,
y'all, yeah,
be quiet, please,
um,
Tosa. My bad, shut up. I didn't mean to say shut up. I apologize. See, I can apologize and mean it. Be quiet.
You acting
Honest,
like
bro.
Lauren
I
LaRosa
got you,
from the
boo.
Breakfast
So
Don't
Club. You're
make,
Queen,
not going to
what
keep
did you
Tulsa,
telling me
say?
to
boo.
Talk to
shut up.
Paris Hilton.
Oh,
Because it's clearly Nicole Richie. Huh. Can you talk
Queen
to
Tulsa.
and I love her down, but she gonna catch this. She trying me.
Oh
Hey,
no,
guys,
Queen
let's
Tulsa.
Honest
Wait,
Row,
get up
I
here.
asked Honest Row
Because
to do a Bestie
she started
101.
all this. Ness, you started all this. Get up
yeah,
here. You need
Oh,
to
go over to
clarify this
Passes and
stuff.
get some sympathy. Go get some healing from the fake passes since you want to cross your legs over there. Ain't nobody trying to stop you.
You mad
Honest
because
Row,
I'm the
do
first
me
lady
a.
of the
yes,
tabernacle?
baby.
I don't care who would want to be the first lady of a ride a lick ass crew and a con artist pastor. That's your ministry, not mine. Honest Row, can you please get together the 101, the Bestie 101 class because Nicole Richie finna get the boot. Keep playing with me.
Yeah. Yes, boo.
Go,
Yeah, absolutely. Because no, we can't just have Dulce going down like this. I'm gonna say this.
sick
Tulsa, you
of
got to
it.
understand it's morning time. We in Virginia. Me and Dory. Okay, we need coffee in the morning. It's always active over here in Virginia. So
Hmm.
we got to get ourselves together. When we just get hit with some things, it don't really hit us too well. Okay, like we be like,
Thank you.
hold on, you gonna hit me this morning
No.
now, and she dealing with blue. Shoot,
Thank you.
Dory
Blue,
doing
right there,
things.
blue. I got held my hands. You right. I'm dealing with blue, and here she go.
Yeah, you can't just throw all that on her. Cause see, I think you left. Passa's, feeling, just up and, oh, I'm good with Passa again. And then you just felt like, oh,
They all
I got a burst
happy
of
and
energy.
giddy. Like that's go ahead, bro. I'm going on mute,
Yeah,
baby. You
baby.
telling it.
Yeah,
You
and,
said
and
that
then
you was gonna go on mute
she
about
left
20 minutes ago.
she
Go ahead,
left
bro.
oh, okay, so you left from over Passa's, and then yeah, you did have in order, you said, oh, I'm ready to drag this person, I'm ready to drag this one. Like you had folks that you had energy for. Dory
Well,
just
I'm an
coming in, she didn't know.
opportunist. I'm an
That baby was
opportunist
asleep.
over the
So
pastors.
she
I'm gonna get any type of
um,
clout, any type of
Oh,
publicity,
and
and
y'all
he's
remember she
over there.
said this.
Yeah,
Y'all
I'm.
remember she said
I'm.
this. Remember she
I
said this.
am
Remember she said this,
over
bro.
there. I'm an
So when I speak
opportunist.
on it today, don't say
I'm
nothing. When I
looking
speak
for.
on her being
I'm
an
looking
opportunist, don't
for
say
my
nothing.
next moment.
Are you
I'm looking
sure,
for my
law?
next moment. I
And you're about to lose
listen.
a real one in the
I am ready
process.
to be
oh
discovered.
no.
People need
Oh
to
No,
know
yeah,
who
no.
I
keep
am.
on.
I'm ready to
Bestie,
be
get it together,
discovered.
honest Ro. Get her together with that Bestie 101. Because Ro is the one that got the most sense, okay?
Yeah,
And
and
he
you
could do
yes,
the job. Thank you, baby. I love you down.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and
Well,
babe,
maybe,
I'm gonna tell you, Doris,
maybe, listen here,
she was
y'all.
being loyal
I've
last
been
night
going through a
at
lot.
Shakim.
Like,
She
y'all,
What
listen
happened?
here. My
No,
she
don't
was
try to
she was
PASSA.
set him
being
up.
oh no, she was being loyal last night at Shakim's. Like she was really standing ground on Dulce. She
Mm.
was when she was talking
Yes.
with
Tell
Mm-hmm.
her again,
um
Ro.
well, when she was talking with dragons, she was because dragons
Oh,
and
that's what it
just
was.
listen,
Dragon's
yeah,
gonna come over there
that-
and try to take you back. And I'm like, no, you had your turn with my bestie, and you didn't do right by her. So she helped you, she built you up, and you left her. I said, go play with your Uno cards. That's what I told her.
Oh,
Was I
wow.
wrong?
well,
Was I
I,
wrong?
no, well,
Was
you
I
were no,
wrong?
well, no,
And
well,
I
I'm
told
listening
her
actually,
to
she
Honest
can
Row.
see
I'm listening to
everybody
Honest
else's
Row.
future,
yeah,
but she can't see
yeah.
her
Let me tell.
future. She was out at 3 a.m. in the morning yelling, screaming, I mean, gyrating down on the block. She had her bike parked on the sidewalk. And, I didn't know if she was looking for a
What?
date or if she was looking for a hit.
Mm.
Well, no. See, Dragons had her opinion about Dory. I guess you and Dragons may have had something in
Yeah,
the
Dragons
past,
was on
and
my
she had her
before
opinion.
she even had her thousand. Before she had her thousand, she and was on my platform every day. We spoke telephonically as well. So I haven't come out and tried to do anything to Dragons. So I met her over at Lovely Loves when she had the Nicki Minaj bobblehead, and we're cool. And so
Yeah,
I'll get all into that of
Look,
why I
Sam
had to go my
Noir, can I
separate
see
ways. And
this?
she went live and went to drag me before she had 1,000. I'm the one to drag if you want to get your channel up. By the way, I am the soup du jour. So that's just what they do. I mean, you guys see it; it's repetitive. And
yeah,
so, that happened. I'm just giving you history. I have no issues with dragons. I wish her well. I hear them saying things about her woo woo woo, about the begging and stuff like that. And, she's told y'all one story. I told me another story. So I just sit back. I just watch the dynamics of it all. You know, I'm not here to try to hurt
yeah.
nobody. If you get on the
Well, you
menu,
could have
you're
fooled
cooked.
me. You could have fooled me, child.
Why? What happened? What was saying? Like we were besties or
Well,
something?
it's like you were just coming at me.
Um,
Like, you come over here, you
Oh no!
yeah,
said to
Oh, here we
me,
go. I'm talking about
you had
oh,
dragons.
come up
You
yeah.
on
tell
You
me
this.
talking
about
about the dragon
dragons.
situation? Yeah. So
Yeah.
dragons
See,
last night,
that's why she's
from
not
what I
okay,
heard.
Rose. This is a clear example
Yeah,
why she's not okay. Like, she wants to keep on saying what I did to her when she did it to me. I apologized to her, and that's what I'll tell you. And it was something small, it was over Pajaro. It was a big thing to her. But this is getting bigger and bigger and bigger because I'll get into all that. I'm just taking it all in, but you're clearly not okay, Tulsa. Anyways, go ahead, Ro.
okay. Yeah, so last night I did ask Tosa,
Mm.
after the whole dragons thing, like dragons, she seemed like I guess she had a little bit of anger, towards you, I guess from back then, and she was trying to basically warn Tosa, about
Hmm.
how she felt about you. But Tosa did say no, not my bestie. She didn't take that in.
Mm.
So very, very surprisingly, she didn't change up. Like she was like, no, dragons. I'm for Dory. I'm for Dosa. So,
Yeah.
Thank
pretty much
you.
after that, I
Thank
did
you.
ask her,
Mm.
yeah.
And you
And
know
then
what?
after that,
Maybe
I
I'm
asked
not
her,
okay. because people
Yeah,
have
Oh
been
because
Lord,
they're
Jesus.
the people
reaching
that
out
are
to me.
coming to you. Like
Yeah,
seriously, I cannot
it,
wait until I get my members only, and I can give the free thinkers exactly the reason, rhyme, and rationale
well,
of why
like I
these people.
said,
See, y'all
they don't
think that
want to
dragons
see
is
us
in Florida. Let
together.
me say this,
They don't
Tulsa.
want to
Thank you
see us
first and
together.
foremost. I know. Thank you. Third. I know that is clearly obvious, right? The people that have opened themselves up to me for whatever reason. I'm just open upable, right? So, because I'm a great person, and that's to my detriment, bro. Honestly, and I don't know. I know Dragons hasn't told y'all the real story why she's in Florida. You see the
Oh,
remnants of it. While and I don't say anything. I'm not interested. But if she wants to get on the menu, she can as well. It's not an issue for me, and it's not payback.
Well, she sure
You
was
know,
coming for you last night,
I'm quite sure because I
or
know
this
what
morning
she
rather.
because I can pop a whole bunch of stuff. You know. But I'll have to think that
yeah,
one out. That's tender. That's tender. Ooh, that's tender. Ooh,
and,
you
and
think
boo, you
Mama
know what?
Fifi is tender? That's tender.
Molly,
You
I
know.
got you. I didn't forget
And
you.
I asked Tulsa last night too. I asked her,
Mhm.
Tulsa, did you see Dory's video? That I think you did a video on her. I
A
didn't see it
response,
yet. So
yeah.
yeah, and
Mhm.
I asked her. She didn't say anything at the time. Like, so I don't know if she saw it or not. But maybe she did watch it because that's what I was
And
wondering. Because
mhm.
I gotta watch it for myself too. But because
And the
I
people are
know.
saying I was right for that, bro. People are saying that I was right for that, and I treaded very lightly because I was not happy. But and I asked Tosa in that video, "Don't do it again, please." I did. See, I don't think, and then we're gonna get into that, bro. I'm gonna have to drop in like another 10 minutes. Do you know what day you're gonna do the Bestie 101 class? If we even make it to class, I'm not sure if I'm gonna attend. I will attend, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to do any good. But I want you to give it a try because I'm almost really there. Seriously, sick of
Oh
it.
my. But I'm gonna have to boost that class up. Then we gonna have to do it.
Tell me when I'll
Shoot,
be
maybe later.
there.
Okay, babe. Later today, I get off work at 3. So shoot, is 6 p.m. or 7 o'clock good for y'all? If y'all want to do, or
That's
y'all want to do a little
fine.
later? Okay,
I do
babe. Okay.
whatever time works for you. Just tag me ahead of time on my board. I'm gonna put down 7 tonight Eastern
Okay.
time. Is that good? Because and
Y-
bro, can I say
Yeah.
something before I drop? Because I don't even want to talk to Tulsa right now. To be honest with you, I want to talk directly to you, Tulsa, bro. If Tulsa doesn't mind on her platform. I will. I'm very upfront, okay, and straightforward. Your work is going to be cherishable. Someone else will hear something in the work in their personal life. I don't know if I can promise that this dose is going to continue. Okay,
Oh no. Okay,
but
boo.
you can give
Um,
it your greatest try. I'm gonna be there all ears. I will promote it on my wall because if it's not for Dosa, it'll be for someone else. I'll explain why more later, okay? Tulsa, I will
okay.
see you in my live if you come. You're still modded up. I don't know if you can handle what I gotta say, okay? But I'm gonna say it. I have to. Bro, I love you down, baby. Thank you for everything. Tulsa,
Love you
thank you
too,
for your
boo.
time. All right, love you too. Thank you for your time, Tulsa.
Oh.
Okay, I'm on a meeting. I'm on a call. No, Ro, fill in for me right quick.
Okay. Okay, boo. Yeah, so y'all, I don't want to see the ending of Dosa. Like Dosa just started, and I just started understanding what the Dosa meant. Dosa sounds good. Get a dose of Dory. Get a dose of Tulsa. I just found it out. So Ness, great work. I'm telling you, that was creative, boo, in all levels. Um, y'all, it's sad to see that this is happening. I think that a lot of this is probably happening because of YouTube. Um, the reason that it could dismantle this quickly. I'm not gonna just sit here and say that my sister can't be trusted to be in a online group. um no, I think she can pull it off, but it's just like it's that thing that comes with you know Tosa has a mind of her own, and she wants to, hey, fight with this person or fight with that one. I understand. I'm gonna say this. I can kind of understand why Tulsa may have issues with like just Kimmy or something like that, because yes, just Kimmy is messy, and it's certain things that just Kimmy actually has rules about, and she don't want you to go at her, but she want to come at you. So I can kind of understand that one. I think Tosa says I forgot, she says you was gonna lay a hand on certain OGs, as well too. And maybe that's something that, Dory just really kind of ain't feeling. But, Tosa does just go into attack. Sometimes she may just go ahead and attack. Um, and hey, I understand Dory because I'm from Virginia as well. Being from Virginia, you behind a lot of stuff to do, just a lot of stuff. And when somebody go active with you, you just your mind is rushing. You like, hold on, man, you trying to go, and then if you got somebody that is also like that's also starting ish up, it's kind of annoying and it's a little frustrating too. So I understand where Dory is coming from too, because you like, man, I got all this ish that I got to do, and then this bitch over here starting ish up. So it's trying to give Dory way too much to do. So I understand both Bestie's issues, but Dosa is so cool. Dosa, we can do so much with this. I got the look. What's the thing that you use to get your vitamin C serum out? That's it. Give them a little dose. We can get us some vitamins. Just start dosing around here. Dosing. I think we can make this happen, y'all. But I don't know. Ness, where you at, girl? Where you at, Ness? Ness said, "Look," she said, "Girl," she said. Ness said she had to get herself together. It's early in the morning. That's something else too, though. Um, Tulsa, please understand, boo. It's very early in the morning, and sometimes you just can't hit people like this. In the morning where they just like getting up. Dory got her pet companion that shoot, like getting a pet together in the morning. I already know that got to be something, just like getting a baby that's crying. So trying to get that together, and then she maybe have something going on with you. Like this morning, I didn't know from the live that I left last night. Um, Tulsa, I went to your live, then I went to Shakim's, and
Mhm.
I didn't know that y'all still had certain issues until I was over there at Shakim's, and I asked you about her video. And then you really didn't have much to say, but when you did, you was like, you know what, I do feel a certain way. So I don't know if I got that vibe. I didn't see I was watching the beginning of your video when you were over there with Dory last night. I didn't see y'all not vibing out, but see that stuff, I would have to go backtrack. But I wanted to get these besties back on track because Dosa got way too much more creativity to for y'all, just for it to just fall apart. No, I think it has some. Y'all did have behind the scene time. Y'all, I think y'all may, know even more about each other. That's a plus. That's maybe off of this app. That's always a good thing to know more. That goes to show that y'all can do this together when you know more about the person outside. I don't feel like y'all gonna go out here and yell each other's business. That's one thing I don't feel like at all. That's why I
Right.
know y'all can make it. Y'all can be on the ground because both of y'all are level headed. I've never seen Dory just come out here. Um, other than the stuff that you had said, I'm not really even sure about that. I'm not sure. I never seen Dory just come out here and dox like that. But I know she wouldn't do that though. I don't think like in this point in time, I think Dory has she's coming up, especially when it
Mhm.
comes to her, her reads and stuff like that. I find them, a lot of her stuff to be funny. So I don't feel that that's happening. Dosa can make it. I think it can salvage, but I don't know what may have happened to make Dory feel that way. Then you say, you're feeling a little another type of vibe too, Queen Tosa. I
Mhm.
don't want this
I
to
just feel
happen.
like
Mm.
I just feel like we just need to have a conversation. She needs to be able to let me talk and not interrupt, and I should be able to do the same thing. But I think it should be like um whenever she's ready, because I don't want to force it, right? Because I feel like we both have been through some things on YouTube, and as far as like trusting people and things like that. And so I think that we need to keep the communication open and
Yep.
and just I'm just gonna let her do her because she seemed like she was a bit frustrated this morning and she just needs to get some stuff off her chest. I don't think it's to me that she's upset. I think it's maybe something else that's going on that she not comfortable with sharing with me yet.
Well, from what I heard just now, I think it can be on the level of maybe she just doesn't like really care for the people. From what I heard, like the people that you are planning to, um, go up against. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait to see what she has to say. But I know I kind of heard that, and y'all back and forth. Like she had said that she didn't really care for the certain the people that you plan on fighting against. A lot of that. Ooh, Nessie Pooh, Ness.
Good morning, Roro. Good morning,
Hey, babe.
Tulsa.
Ooh, babe, we gotta fix it, Ness. Hold on, come. Boo, babe.
Hey,
But
boo, hey,
I
Nat.
okay, I
101.
was just on the phone with my brother. So okay, wait. What
Oh,
what have they broken up?
it sound that way. Yeah,
How did
Dory
y'all
said
break
she
up?
may.
Like what the
Mm.
fuck happened?
No, this is the thing. Dory came up here. She was rude. She just came up here and talked to Honest Row and she told everybody that she was going live and stuff like that. And she decided to be rude. But what she failed to realize is last night I was on, I forgot who, Cam's channel, and Dragons was over there. And me and her had got into it. So she's coming at me on some other type of stuff. And I was just defending her last night.
What was she coming at you about, Tulsa?
To be honest, I don't know. I
And
got
this
a
is
lot
why
on
this
my
some
mind.
bullshit. Where's Dory now? Because I got a phone call and then when I came back, she's gone.
Hey, Miss
I
Elvin.
think she's planning on going live. I
Oh
want to say
boy.
that she was kind of mad at.
Don't yell
I,
at me.
I I don't know for sure if like certain people, you know how Tosa is. If she feels like somebody may have slighted her, she may just kind of read them. And she was planning on. She had said certain people that she planned on kind of going after, like just Kimmy and stuff like that. Dory did bring that up, so I think it could be like on that level, like of Tosa going after certain people that Dory may be cool with. I don't know if that's all the way it. I didn't see too much of their, like what had happened to the fact of like what Dory didn't like. Ness, did you see that video that Dory did on Tosa? I didn't see it. Like I didn't see it. I don't know if
The
Tosa
video,
even
that
saw it.
10-minute video that Tulsa made.
Yeah.
So y'all
So
saying that she's
Oh,
upset with me
both of them
because
made it.
I was talking to Pastor this morning?
Oh,
But
I
I will
thought you
say
said
this in your 10-minute video, Tosa, I was a little bit surprised because you were really coming at Dory a lot. And it was like she really didn't. I mean, I was the one who said most of the shit. And even what I said wasn't even that serious. It was just my opinion. But in that 10-minute video, you were definitely coming at Dory more than you were coming at me. I was a little confused by that.
Well, see, the thing is, like with me and her, and I get it, like people have been trying to tell me, don't be friends with her. She's going to flip on you. And they know her past and stuff. And what I'm telling her, she has her friends, and I have my friends on here. Some people that she don't like, that I don't like that she hangs with, is some people that I like that she don't like. And she needs to just give me that respect. I get that she don't like Jay Wilson, but there's nothing that can get in between me and him. And how
Child.
and I'm not
yeah,
gonna
you did say
this
that
is
too.
what
You
I'm
said that.
saying.
Baby.
But I'm not gonna let anything get in between her either because when I'm over there, Dory's name is not up. She's not being discussed. She's not gonna be disrespected because that's still my bestie at the end of the day. So my thing is I can go places and I can still have respect for my friend. I'm not gonna talk about her. And I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
but
let
Jay Wilson spoke on her without saying her name. And it's like we're not gonna play these types of games and act like he doesn't discuss her. He definitely does. He just said it without mentioning her name. And I mean, for what it's worth, Tulsa, you know, I don't understand what the issue is. I mean, did okay, first of all, I guess the question is, was Dory mad that you were on Jay Wilson's platform in the first place? Because I don't see her that's like her being mad
well,
about where you go, and I know yesterday we established that no one is telling you where to go. So are you saying that that's what she's doing now?
She said that she was in the bushes and she was watching. She saw everything. And she said
Yeah,
she was
but she
glad that I came live and that this was gonna help her with her video that she was gonna be doing.
well, maybe. So, how do we know she's even saying anything bad? Because remember, yesterday, Dory told you, she was like, Tulsa, I only watch Jay Wilson when you're on the platform. So, it's like, I mean, obviously, she was watching because she told you she does when you're there.
Well, if that triggers her, I want her to stop watching.
Did she sound triggered?
Yeah, she sound triggered. Honest, bro, she had come up here and she was really regulating.
Well, see, she had said like she had just like woke up. She had, she was getting her coffee and all of that. And sometimes you wake up, you may just be a little, irritated. But from what she said, she just was going to do a response. She did say that she didn't really care, I guess, for maybe what was said over at pastors. You know how sometimes Dory can, Tosa can be a little, maybe a little shady or whatever. I don't think she'll go all the way in, but I don't know what was actually said at Passos. But you could tell that it was something that Dory didn't really care for, that she felt Tosa had did. But I take in what people say. Early in the morning, you just getting yourself together. So I don't take everything that they say to heart, because I'm like, they could just be a little grumpy, or getting up. Some dog could have did
But
something.
honest, bro, let's go to this comment. This is it.
Not
Let's
the
read this
dog could have
comment,
did something, child.
please.
Yeah.
It says Tulsa expects more from Dory than she does from Ness because they're closer to one another than they are to Ness. Just a guess. That is a great guess, and I think that's what it is. I mean, like I said, Dory
Tulsa,
has
how
her
do you
relation.
think that's what it is when it came out of your mouth? Is that what it is or isn't it?
It is because she has her own friends and I have my own friends, right? And I don't tell her how to regulate her friends and stuff. And I feel like she shouldn't tell me how to regulate mine. Uh Molly says I like Dory, but I think she feels a way that Tulsa's over there with Jay Wilson. As much as people say they don't care where you go, they notice, and her and Pasa were close.
But Tulsa and Passa are not close. Passa's using Tulsa for content. Let's call a
He's
spade a spade. So if Dory, I hope that's not the case with Dory, because Dory
okay.
knows
Sorry,
Passa.
Honest
Dory
Bro,
shouldn't feel
baby.
bad.
Y'all go and follow Honest Bro. He got a drop.
Oh, Dory shouldn't feel bad, because I mean, what do you mean? Dory shouldn't look at Tulsa and Passa and think to herself, "Oh, they're super close," or "She's closer with Passa than she is with me," because we already know that Passa disposes people like trash. So and Tulsa in time will learn for herself. It is what it is. Until then, I mean, hell, I went to
I'm
Jay
an
Wilson's and I
opportunist.
hold on. I went to Jay Wilson's and I read ball to where I saw you on the platform, Tulsa. Like that's how bad it is. I don't even care for his own commentary. Like I literally went and read ball to when I saw you and listened. And I didn't even listen to the whole thing because I mean I had got a phone call, whatever, but I didn't listen to the whole thing. But I mean, ain't nobody checking for him by himself like that. And so, and by the way, and I'm gonna say this on my own live, but I just want to say it here too. Y'all,
Exclusive.
this man is a narcissist. Okay. Now he noticed he came out here one day, did commentary saying how there's no friends on YouTube. And for some reason, the beef sector just ate it up, ate it up. And I mean, he said it in his commentary. It wasn't even supposed to be something that stuck. Now he notices everybody keeps saying, like Jay Wilson say, no friends on YouTube. Now this man literally comes out here and just throws out fake. First it was, I ain't gonna cap her down. I ain't gonna cap her down. That didn't work. It didn't stick. Now he's coming out. The girl, what is it? The girls are not well. Now
The
he's
girls
trying
are
to
not
throw another
well.
phrase to stick. Like this man wants us to keep using his phrases, and he keeps coming out here every day with new kind of phrase. The cap her down
Evil
was so
shall
dumb.
die. Because I know
Huh?
for myself.
Girl, I'm dead ass serious. His narcissistic ass. He's coming out here with different phrases so y'all could gobble it up and keep saying it came from Jay Wilson. Listen, the girls are not well is stupid. You can keep saying that all you want. That shit is dumb and it's corny as fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna drag him later just because I feel like because it's Monday, child. But
Uh-oh.
yeah, there's that. Girl, bye.
So can you talk to Dory and let her know that we need to have a conversation and that I feel like, yeah, we are, me and her are closer, like you have your relationship with her, you have your relationship with me. I mean, can you just talk to her for me? Because I feel like
Yeah.
right now,
When
us
Dory goes live,
both being
if
upset,
yeah,
yeah.
when Dory goes live, I will go over there and have a conversation with her. Because and I think that you should be there at some point. Especially since she was here. Now, I don't know. So how did she end up leaving the platform?
She was frustrated. She she hadn't had her coffee yet. She seemed like she was having the Monday blues.
Well, I don't know. It maybe because I didn't hear your entire conversation with Jay Wilson, so I don't know if maybe there was something that was said that probably rubbed her the wrong way. I don't know, but you do have a tendency to go over to Jay Wilson's, and then it's like you become putty in his hands. It's like, okay, let me give you an example. You say yesterday that you want to have a conversation with him. When people were telling you what they were telling you about, when we were saying what he was saying and all that other crap, you were saying, no, I need to have a conversation with him. If that's the case, then we'll have a conversation. If he said something, whatever. So you go to have a conversation with him this morning, but instead of it being a conversation, it really felt like, from what I heard, it felt like you were trying to prove yourself to him. Oh no, Pastor, these people kept trying to put themselves in between. And there was no space for trying
They
to hold him accountable.
were.
It was like you were just licking his
It seemed
ass.
like everybody's trying to get in between us. And it seems like
But
Dory is upset because I was over there. And it's like, I'm trying to tell y'all, like, I will not leave this man alone. And I think that people need to understand that I'm going to continue. And listen, it's what he does to me, the way he makes me feel. Okay, it's just the way he makes me feel. And when I go to other people's panel, you know, he ain't with the pan to drop down and all that. Like I like to be able to get up there and say what I need to say. And if anybody is in the chat and they want to come off and they want to speak to me, then he drops that link. And I don't get no protection over there. And that's what I love because I can handle my own. I can
Tulsa,
handle my
Tulsa,
own.
please, please. What are you even saying? Girl, you handle your own on every platform. There's no link that you won't hit. Well, except for Treasures, and that was a good move. But there's no link that you won't hit. So what are we talking about? Now the pay and the drop, that's only because ain't nobody offer. You think if somebody offered him a good hot $50, he wouldn't take it to drop you?
I don't think he would have. That's not what it that's listen. One thing that I can say is Jay Wilson has just been a great guy to me here. You know what I'm saying? And he likes me. And I could have went to I was gonna say Valentine's Day. I could have went Easter egg. I mean to the Easter service and met him. And he was gonna welcome me with open arms. No cops were gonna come out because this is my thing. I am an opportunist and he knows it. He told everybody on his channel, she's an opportunist. And yes, I am. I am an opportunist. I'm looking for my next moment. I can't wait till you go live so I can get a moment over there, and I can't wait till Dory go live. I can get a moment over there.
Exactly. So, as an opportunist, why are you making it seem like a pastor gives you some sort of preferential treatment? Like, I
Well, he
mean,
gave me a redirect today. Yeah, he said
girl, because
everybody, if
he's
you want
noticing
it.
that we're exposing him. Now he's
But
doing shit that
y'all
he
said that
never
he
do.
wasn't helping me, and see, I've been telling y'all all this time. I told y'all
Wow.
that is a good man.
Girl,
That's
bye.
a good man.
Well, I mean,
Seriously.
I don't know. Maybe you have the bar set low when it comes to being a good man, and hey, by all means, that's fine. But when it comes to him, I don't think people are necessarily trying to break y'all up because, like I said, it's about you just being aware of the future. He's very predictable. One thing about Pasta that you can predict is that there's no longevity, with the people that hit his leak because either one, he's gonna flip on them, or two, they flip on him. So it just is what it is. But in your case, it's a situation where you wouldn't flip on him because you're so, I don't know what you're so enamored about, child. But, it's going to be something that It's gonna be on his. Now, mind you, he doesn't have anybody who is thirsty. Let me not say thirsty because that's an insulting word. He doesn't have anybody who is hungry enough to click his link, such as yourself. Like back in the day, it would be the Bryans and all that. And let me tell you something, Tulsa. If it was Brian and him and Pastor was having a conversation or somebody else, I mean, you would see then that maybe you are disposable. But right now you're all he got. So of course he's not gonna, and maybe you should take advantage of that, you know? I wouldn't be mad at you if you did take advantage of the fact that he needs you and that he's gonna, whatever. But just let somebody else come around that might be a little bit more thirsty than you are hungry, and baby, you'll learn that day.
Well, I'll just have to amp it up a little bit more. MGO Proud Black PhD Diva says, if it's okay to add my 2 cents, I think Dory and Tulsa have been deeply wounded and betrayed in the past by others, and therefore aren't in a place to be vulnerable enough with each other to be besties. Yeah, and that's what I said. I would rather have a conversation with
That's
her.
not what you said, Tulsa. You didn't say that. What do you mean that's what I said? You didn't say that.
Well, I was thinking it. I was thinking it. Okay, give me credit here.
This
I
is
want to make
sick.
I want to make amends with her, but I'm gonna let her get whatever it is that she got to get off her chest. I don't want to hold her back, and whatever she says, then I just have to eat that up. You know.
And it's sickening that even to this day, this man still keeps insisting that he has a changed platform. Like your platform has not changed. Your
Oh
format
my
hasn't
goodness,
changed
it's
at
a
all.
new format. It's a new format,
It's not, and,
sweetheart.
and and that's another thing. You echo the bullshit, so of course he's gonna. I mean, that's what he does. Like, I mean, this is a classic Jay Wilson. What I see him doing with you, he's done it with Brad. He's done it with everybody,
What is
and
he doing to me?
he's not doing
Oh, what is
anything
he doing
to
to me?
you. Oh, and that's another thing. Look at what he said on his platform. He was like, yeah, they were saying all this about you, Tulsa. And I said, well, if Tulsa come here, I'll ask. But he knows you have your own platform. Why he couldn't come and ask you? Girl, you be live 20 hours a day. I don't know why he ain't just come and ask you. But no, he'll never come here because he's going to wait for you to come there because he knows. What's that shit from the Field of Dreams? If you build it, they will come. Or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows that you're coming. So, I mean, it would be cute to notice if you like he was absent from his platform for a couple of days to see him come over here. Cause trust me, you know what he does too. When people who click his link, like stop clicking his link, like he did it with Brian, when they stop clicking his link, he becomes obsessive with them on his platform. When Brian stopped coming over there, he went from having Brian up there making the show to now trying to talk shit, bringing Brian's name up 24/7, trying to lure Brian to the link. I mean, just saying Brian's name back to back, back to back. I don't know if you heard this live yesterday before you came. He was like, "Where's Tulsa? Tulsa, the girls," and this was the live after, him and Jay dumbass, Jay Diddy, Jay Dummy, big fat nasty loose ass, shitted on the mega bus. Couldn't even give her mama enough self-esteem so that she wouldn't go and lose her life trying to get a flat stomach as Jay Dunn. When that bitch sat over there on his platform, he allowed her to, talk as much shit as the bitch wanted. The bitch with the slow cousins and the slow family, and they all got baby teeth and big gums. So, it's very interesting indeed. So I'm just saying, Tulsa, girl, just whatever, continue licking his ass, child. I don't
Where are
give
you
a
going live, Ness?
Actually, I'm gonna go live. I don't know. I'm waiting to see if Dory's gonna come live. So let me see if Dory goes live, and if not, I will scoop my ass over and get a live in, child.
Okay, well, we gonna see you in a minute, baby.
All right, bye,
All
y'all.
right, Ness, thank you for coming through.
Hey, 2 a.m. and I'm live. I just step out the crib with the gang and the high yellow bitch gripping in the thighs. You know me, I be shooting my shot when I got to the bitch. I wouldn't even survive. In the club, look deep in the eyes, and you coming with me, you with it, let's ride. Got a text when you coming inside, I the liquor, didn't know what to say, so I lied. I text back like I'm at the stew, trying to cook something new, it's just me and the guy. She text me, I ain't even reply. I wrote the book while I lived on the block, I kiss on the neck, know this bitch feeling hot. Ain't no lie, shit up, pussy, and hit down the fire. Ended in the hotel somewhere I was 35. Shit, wait till 5, got a piece, I wake up, man, it's 6:39. Out of time, now I'm on the highway and I'm flying. Look at my phone, not a soul on my line. Have to be with my thoughts, I on she crying. I'm tripping, I'm trying to stay that out loud. I know if I sleep, it's gonna damage our ties. I done did it before, I can't do all this crying. She know that's where I was. I let answer one time. Where was you around 3? I think I was outside. She told me the script we got there like 5, but it's 7. She be out here for a ride. I put up outside the street corners like the one with the main mind. I put it, I unlocked the door people side. I hit nothing upstairs, so I caught the bitch quiet. I hit my girl cry. I'm thinking shit. I keep the door to everything except for what's mine. I don't know, but now I'm at the door. She screaming, tell her be quiet. I walk in, tell the bitch she went to the nigga, he moved, and he's about to go there. Tell them both to shut up and don't be making sense. Shut the fuck up like that. Next time she move off and let off the rail. So I'm trying to see how I get there. If I kill them both, that make me a crime. I'm talking to you, but look at me now. One in the chamber, 2 facts off the ground. I be like, should I live with this person? Then I wake up, it's a dream. I'm outside of my house.